Welcome everybody to another episode of SmackDown Live. We are here in Universe mode, of course. Another interesting episode for you guys. We are obviously a couple weeks away from the next SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view in No Mercy. We're going to be building towards that. Cleveland, Ohio. Let's get this episode underway. Guys, we are going to be starting the episode off with the second of two Fatal 4-Way matches to help determine a new opponent for the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, and his Intercontinental Championship come No Mercy in a couple weeks' time. Out first is the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. We all know the issues he's had with Randy Orton pretty much up until this point, and we know from last week, thanks to Neville, Randy Orton will be out at least 2 to 4 weeks, or at least now 1 to 3 weeks now probably at this point. But Orton will be back, probably not in time for No Mercy, but he will be back probably the week after. And Corbin should technically thank Neville for that, I guess, even though during Neville's little spiel last week, he kind of made a little dig at Corbin, saying that he was able to beat Randy on his first try. But speaking of Neville, he did demand himself to be in this matchup. Let's actually see if he is or not. I would assume so, because you don't want angry Neville going around beating up more people and putting more people on the shelf. And it looks like he will get what he wants here into this Fatal 4-Way matchup. On his way to the ring, looking at the opportunity to become the next Intercontinental Championship. Or the next Intercontinental Champion, rather. You can't be the championship belt, that'd be a little weird. But we're going to see who else is in this matchup. And Neville with this new attitude. He's been on a tear lately. Next, getting the chance is Darren Young. Both times we've seen him. This is the first time in 2K18. But in 2K17, both times we've seen him, he did come out on the losing end of the matchups. But I think the best he's done, or no, actually 3 matches, 2 singles competitions, but the one he was in that original battle royal to determine the #1 contendership for the IC title. Well, that was still held by The Miz. We know Sami Zayn won that one, of course, but it came down to Sami Zayn and Darren Young. So getting another shot of earning an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Let's see who the last person in the match is. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying the episode, let me know. And the final superstar in this matchup is Apollo Crews. He did defeat The Miz at the last pay-per-view for SmackDown Live Backlash Steel Cage match. Picks the stipulation, goes in his favor. So that moves Apollo Crews up the rankings a bit in the eyes of The Undertaker, I guess. So he's going to get this opportunity as well. Miz, again, will probably not be too happy about that. But again, that's The Miz. So we're going to get this matchup underway. Baron Corbin, Neville, Darren Young, and Apollo Crews. See, Neville going right after Apollo Crews. Corbin going right after Darren Young. Already outside of the ring. Neville with some elbows to the top of the head of Apollo Crews. Oh, drop kick to the knee of Corbin by Darren Young. A lot of action right off the bat. Shoulder tackle by Corbin. Apollo Crews still down. Baron Corbin with a power bomb to Darren Young right at the edge of the ramp. And top rope maneuver from Neville. Connects, and another power bomb to Darren Young. Cruz with the offense now inside the ring, and a swinging neck breaker. Corbin just tosses Darren Young back in halfway across the ring. Corbin fired up. 4 men vying for a chance at Bray Wyatt and the Intercontinental Championship, but first they have to win this matchup, and then they have to get through Shinsuke Nakamura, who won last week's Battle Royale, as I mentioned earlier. Corbin picks up Young, and a side Russian leg sweep by Apollo Crews. Darren Young outside of the ring gives him some much needed space for the time being as the other 3 go at it. Big reversal uppercut from Neville. Apollo Crews out onto the apron, tossed back in by Baron Corbin. DDT from Darren Young, a lot of action going on. Neville rolling out. The referee gets knocked down by Apollo Crews after the Irish whip by Darren Young. An elbow to the back of the head of Corbin, side Russian leg sweep. Neville back into the ring. Not sure who's going to come out on top, and currently not sure what that was from Darren Young, but it was an elbow drop in the end. Corbin out onto the apron. Knocked outside from Young. Neville throws Crews into the corner. Lot on the line. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Neville firmly in control of Crews. Springboard splash right to the rib cage of Apollo. And Darren Young with some offense on the outside. That might be it for Apollo Crews, actually. 1, no, he kicks out. Neville thought he had him there for a moment. Darren Young with gut check to Corbin. Big opportunity. Not going for the cover. Corbin's knocked out cold middle of the ring. Goes for it now. 1, 2. Baron Corbin kicks out. Neville rolls out of the ring once again. Apollo Crews applying pressure to the neck of Corbin. Young trying to get in on the action as well. Corbin picks him up. Saved by Darren Young. Crews rolls out. Neville finally up to his feet. Corbin with a big reversal there. Takedown from Darren to a double leg Boston Crab. Broken up by Neville. A drop kick to the back of the head of Young. He rolls out of the ring. Crews on the other side trying to get back up. Clothesline to Neville in the corner. Step up enziguri out of nowhere by Apollo. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Apollo Crews picks up the victory, pinning Baron Corbin, taking the chance as everybody else was down. Step up enziguri knocked out Baron Corbin cold. But Apollo Crews will now take on Shinsuke Nakamura next week on SmackDown Live. Winner of that, of course, will face Bray Wyatt at No Mercy for the Intercontinental Championship. Apollo Crews again picking up these big wins. Corbin again, we see the enziguri there. I hit him right on the side of the head. Apollo Crews is victorious. One step closer. As we've been mentioning, we're going to move on to the next part of the show. Back SmackDown Live. The Swiss Superman Cesaro on his way to the ring doesn't seem too happy, and for good reason. Last week he was supposed to have a match, which didn't happen due to an ambush by Finn Balor. Just sneak attack of sorts, hitting Cesaro in the back of the head with the WWE Championship. See what Cesaro has to say about that. A couple weeks ago, after our match for the WWE Championship, Finn Balor earned a bit of my respect, beating me clean in the middle of the ring. There was no interference by AJ Styles at ringside. But last week, Finn, you lost my respect again when you ambushed me before my match. A champion doesn't go around sneak attacking their opponents. I wasn't even going to have a match with you last week, but you come on in and you hit me in the upside the head with your title. That doesn't fly with me. You know what? Actually, come out here right now. Bring AJ Styles if you want. I challenge you to a handicap match 2-on-1. I'm going to show you and everybody else why I am the deserving WWE champion. I've been beating the odds from day one. I passed all of the Undertaker's challenges and obstacles that he threw at me. He sees something in me, and I know the universe does too, but when I'm done with you and Styles tonight, you guys will see it too. Okay, it looks like Cesaro is challenging the Balor Club. Are they going to actually oblige that challenge? We're going to find out here. We're going to take another break, and we'll be right back. Back here at SmackDown Live once again, and it looks like the Balor Club has accepted the challenge put on the table by Cesaro before the break. Finn Balor, the WWE champion. AJ Styles, they make up the Balor Club, and they've been just pretty much causing chaos on SmackDown Live for a while now. A couple weeks ago, you guys remember, they pretty much revealed that they've been working together this whole time. And it's still pretty shocking, I think, that two of the best on the roster have aligned themselves with each other. 2-on-1 handicap match, though, for the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Not sure how well that's going to go for him. But again, he is one of the greatest talents we have on the roster, aside from these two. So, Cesaro looks like he'll be on his way out here in a second. Got the crowd popping loud for the Swiss Superman. Cesaro issuing this challenge, of course, not happy about Finn Balor's ambush from last week. Looking to right the wrong of the Balor Club. Again, fired up as usual. Cesaro section going crazy as always. Go. And at Backlash, Finn Balor did defeat him clean, so there was that no interference by Styles or anybody else. It's a pretty good championship match at the pay-per-view. We have No Mercy coming up in a couple weeks, of course. And we're going to see if Cesaro can pick up another win, if he'll stay as the #1 contender. Or not, I assume he's just going to get a rematch anyway. But Cesaro, 2-on-1 situation. Get this main event underway. Hold on a minute, what's this? Sami Zayn's music's playing. Looks like Sami Zayn doesn't want Cesaro to go at the Balor Club alone. Don't really know why, but Sami doesn't have any issues with Styles or Balor, at least not right now. Maybe they will have issues with him coming out here to team with Cesaro, but Sami Zayn, we all know he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam and came up short at Backlash to regain the title, but Sami Zayn is out here to support Cesaro. Balor and Styles don't look too pleased about that. Not going to be 2-on-1. Looks like it's going to be a regular tag team matchup here. This is the main event of this episode of SmackDown Live. Cesaro starting things off with Finn Balor. Cesaro going right after the champ. Goes for an uppercut but misses. Balor picks him up. Inverted DDT by Cesaro. Taunting the champ. Balor trying to get up. Cesaro taking out with the phenomenal AJ Styles dropkick to Finn. Alright, Finn, smart move to roll out, gets back in, but hit with a barrage of right hand. Cesaro dumped outside. Styles gets back out onto the apron. Balor going after Cesaro. Avoids that stomp and a sling blade on the outside by Finn Balor. Referee's count is at 3. Shoulder tackle by the Swiss Superman. Gets back in. Count of 4. Makes the tag to Sami Zayn. And a pop-up drop kick from the underdog from down under. Another drop kick to Finn. Haven't seen these two collide quite yet in universe mode. But it makes for an interesting matchup nonetheless. Big reversal from Finn. Into a headlock. Styles now the legal man. Sami still going after Balor there, but Styles broke it up. Sami, his partner. And picks up Sami. Oh, and going for the DDT, but Zayn reverses. And an uppercut by Zayn. Big forearm to Styles. Kicks in the corner, blocked by AJ. And a vertical suplex reversed. No, it was a neck breaker by AJ Styles. Zayn in trouble. Elbow to the top of the head. Blocks the right hand, forearm from Sami Zayn. And another drop kick. Sami is fired up. Balor now the legal man. Cesaro tagged in. Both going for a drop kick and missing. Jawbreaker from Cesaro. And plants him with a body slam middle of the ring. Styles still on the outside. And a discus uppercut by Cesaro, pulling out all the stops once again. These guys had a great match at Backlash, of course. A lot of back and forth action. Cesaro pop-up uppercut. That might be it for Finn. 1, 2. Styles knocks out the referee there. Sami going after Styles. Out onto the apron. Referee knocked out cold. Finn. With the right hand hit with the drop kick instead. An uppercut. Cesaro knocking down AJ off the apron. Finn with a big reversal. And a code breaker right to Cesaro. Finn now in control with the takedown. And a sling blade. Cesaro in trouble now. And Balor knocked outside. Referee starts his count. Sami now the legal man going. AJ blocks it. Sami Zayn taking down Styles. Count of 5. Balor needs to get back in. Sammy going up top. This can't be good. And a crossbody connects. Resets the referee's count. He takes out the WWE champion there. Spinning heel kick by Finn. Referee's count at 3 already. Finn driven into the apron. Styles taking down Zayn. This match is breaking down Cesaro. It's the count of 6. Count of 7. AJ taken down by Cesaro. Count of 8. Count of 9. This match is completely breaking down. Count of 10. It ends in a draw. Both Zayn and Finn are counted out. Not sure what's going to happen here, but if you guys enjoyed this episode of SmackDown Live, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and we'll see everybody next time.